Ja, ich bin's wieder, Kesunai Haram, hier mit meinem Let's Play von Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Und beim letzten Mal haben wir nochmal uns ein bisschen umgeguckt auf der Schule und haben nochmal ein paar Wörtchen geredet mit Junipers besten Freunden, also Hugh O'Connor und Robin Newman. Das sind zwei ziemlich schräge Vögel. Ja. Und ja, jetzt stehen wir kurz vor der Verhandlung und wir hoffen mal, dass das alles paletti läuft, ne? 25. Oktober, 9:47 Uhr, District Court Defendant Lobby Number 3. My butterflies have butterflies in their stomach. So, what's it like to have your very own case for the first time? My heart hasn't raced this fast since I ran that full marathon last year. If it keeps up, you might get a lawyer's high. You know, like a runner's high? Relax. Everyone's nervous their first time. Und heute esse ich Brasilien. So, my fears weren't unfounded. After all, today's prosecutor is so terribly brutal and willing to use any means necessary to win a conviction. There's that the end justifies the means concept again. Was ich, by the way, scheiße finde. Now that it has come to this. Jäger! We have no choice but to fight fire with fire. The end justifies the means. Und ich werde einfach mal Blackwell fressen. I wish he'd stop saying that. Und dass jeden fressen will. That's your method, Professor. I'm going to defend Juniper in my own way. But Miss Sykes, just yesterday you told me. As a lawyer, what is it that you treasure beyond all else? Hehe, that's an easy one, Professor. Seeking justice for my clients. But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain? Hehe, Jäger, überleg's dir gut, sonst fress ich dich. Well, I just have to make sure that that doesn't happen, then would I? My, but aren't you a stubborn one? Well, I suppose you will have to learn of your own inefficacy the hard way. Forgive me, Professor Means, but can we just leave it at that? Oh dear, please forgive me. It's just, I wish to protect Juniper by any means I can, damit ich sie fressen kann. I do too, but, naja, abgesehen von dem Fressen. Now, if you would excuse me. Sorry, aber, dass ich das jedes Mal aufbringe von wegen das Fressen, das hier. Aber er sieht einfach aus wie ein fucking Titan. Ugh. Thanks to him, I'm feeling even more pressure than before. Don't let it get to you, Athena. And don't forget to keep smiling. I'll be fine. And I haven't forgotten what Mr. Wright said. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. The trial is about to begin. I'll show you the courtroom if you please. Verzeihung. Apollo? I'm counting on you to support Athena this time. Okay, Mr. Wright, leave it to me. That's right. I have Apollo to back me up. Junie's fate resists in my hands. I won't rest until she walks free. Oh ja. Soll heißen, Apollo steht jetzt neben uns. Das ist doch schön. Das ist doch mal ein neues Bild. Also, ich mag's. Fangirl. 25. Oktober, 10 Uhr. District Court, Courtroom Number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Juniper Woods. Gags, the defense team leader's ready, Your Honor. That didn't sound very confident. You sure you're okay? I'll be fine. Your boldness. I know! As usual, you want me to deliver the opening statement! Ah! This case is crystal clear. I see no need to explicate it any further. Now, summon the witness. Is there something the matter? Please do share your boldness. Whatever gave you that idea? Bailiff, please call your first witness! What the fuck, was hat das so eilig? And now we don't even get an opening statement? Detective Fulbright, he and Prosecutor Blackwell have become quite a team. Alright, the case brief. Leave it to me. Yes, let the detective in charge, everyone's favorite friend of justice, explain. What was that just now? It's like he and Blackwell are totally in sync. Well, I don't think they're capable of mind melding, if that's what you're thinking. Alright, Detective Fulbright, would you explain the case to the court? Professor Court's body was discovered on October 24th at approximately 2:30 p.m. She was murdered with this all I have here. The victim's blood and the defendant's prints were both discovered on it. Oha. Also ist das doch keine Farbe. Danke, Taka. Auch wenn das ein bisschen plötzlich kam. Wow, that bird can deliver evidence too? Blackwell has trained him well. Maybe Blackwell should train it not to mess up people's hair while he's at it. Moving right along. The body was discovered on the outdoor stage, although no blood was found there. However, they detected traces of a massive amount of blood in the third floor art room. In short, the murder took place in the art room. So, then the body had been moved from the art room up to the stage! Precisely, and there is one more piece of irrefutable evidence. A recording made by a tape recorder that the school paper reporter hid in the art room. It captured a female voice screaming, "You're a goner!" What's this? You have such a recording? Must be from that tape recorder Miriam mentioned. But why is this the first we've heard of a death threat from the moment of the murder? Shh! Silence, please! I would like to play the tape for you now. You're a goner! It is quite hard to hear! But the voice that sounds female. The noise and low volume of the voice have made voice print analyze all but impossible. Then you haven't identified the voice as belonging to the defendant! Not so fast. After all, voice prints analyze isn't everything. The victim was killed at night, then discovered in the afternoon the next day. The question is, when was the body moved? Oh, I know! It could have been moved in the middle of the night when no one was around! Sorry, but no. The campus was full of students that morning. However, no one reported seeing a body. That means the body was moved some time before the mock trial when all the students and faculty were gathered in the lecture hall and the rest of the campus was empty. It was during this time you, O'Connor, one of the mock trial participants, found the body. So the prosecution heard about you seeing the body. Wait one moment! If all of the students and faculty were gathered in the lecture hall, then there wouldn't have been anyone who could move the body! Ha ha ha! Have no fear, for there's always an exception. An exception? The 3 mock trial participants were standing by in individual dressing rooms. They were the only ones who had free access to the deserted campus before the mock trial. What? Then that would mean... What would that mean? Those 3 students were the only ones who could move the body, and just as we trust! I don't like where this is headed, Athena. Me neither. And by those 3, I mean you, O'Connor, Robin Newman, and Juniper Woods. I knew it. Please, Detective Fulbright, don't say what I think you're about to say. And just as we trust, I take it everyone understands now. The voice believed to be that of the murderer was female. And out of the 3 people who could move the body, just 1 is a girl. That leaves the defendant Juniper Woods as the only possibility. No! Impressive. He has you on the ropes even before any cross-examinations. You could at least pretend to be upset for me.
A splendid job, Fulbright. That could not be any clearer. Feel free to anticipate a salary raise next month.
Ha 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 ha! I don't do this for the money. It's all about justice. And just as we trust!
Not only a half-wit, but a perennial stick in the mud you are.
I guess neither the carrot nor the stick works on Detective Fulbright. No, bailiff! Please bring our next witness to the stand! Nein! Der Karton! Der Karton! So, our first witness is a cardboard box! Snake, bist du das?
Stealth Mode deactivated.
Ich sag's doch, eine laufende Metal Gear Reference. Oh my, the box has hands!
Smile your order.
What the dickens? I've just had my picture taken! Du hast mir meine Seele gestohlen!
Miriam Scuttlebutt, senior at the Legal Academy. I'm a reporter on the judge course. Juniper's been a bad girl. I'll tell you all about her crimes.
Might I ask whether you could come out of that box?
How will I get any more scoops if I blow my cover? So the answer is no. After all, covered actions is an undercover reporter's bread and butter.
A testimony from a faceless witness is highly irregular.
A former ninja I met in the Kling said that exposing those who work in the shadows is to pass the death sentence upon them.
Oh my! I never thought of it that way! Very well, if it would spare a life, I'll make a special exception this time!
A former ninja in prison? Holy Shinto! How can the judge believe this load of crock?
No, your testimony, please! Oh, but take care not to reveal your face! Ja, schön. Wundervoll. Dann wollen wir mal hören, was der Karton zu sagen hat.
The murder happened exactly like Juniper's mock trial script. Up until the mock trial began, only Professor Court and Juniper knew the script's content. But Professor Court's sudden decision not to use the script sparked Juniper's murderous rage. Juniper has to be the killer. She has a motive, and the murder is just like her script.
The murder is just like her script? Could such a thing be true?
Compare her script with the murder case and crime scene photos. Then you'll see.
This is so simple, even an ape posing as a decrepit old judge could understand. Only the victim and the defendant were privy to the script, ergo the defendant is the killer. Furthermore, in the art room where the crime supposedly occurred, this witness script, along with an envelope on which "use" was written, were found. This proves that the accuser's script had been rejected the day before the mock trial. She pressed the victim to use her script, and argument ensued, and then the fatal stabbing.
Ugh, that makes perfect sense. What now?
Prosecutor Blackwell has all his ducks lined up in a row. He's really on a roll now.
Ugh, he's like a pit bull once it sinks its teeth into you. How dare she! My script had it all! A bomb wrap and phony evidence! Grudges and betrayals!
I trust the defense is ready to cross-examine the witness.
No problem. I mean, yes, I'm ready. I think. Time to find a hole in her testimony and unbox the truth. I've seen it done over and over. I know I can do this.
Ja, das kannst du auch. Fangen wir an. Kreuzverhör. The similarity of the case and the script. Hier hat man zwei Possibilities, sagen man. Entweder man greift alles an oder einfach nur das Wichtigste. Nummer 1.
There must be places where the script and this case diverge. Don't sweat the details. That kind of stress will give you wrinkles. I'm not worried. My skin is as fair as silk.
Indeed, you are quite fair. Fairly desperate.
Ja, witzig.
What did you just say?
Blackwell really turned that one around on you.
Whose side are you on? Hurry up and think of a clever comeback.
Whoa, easy there, Athena. Wow, Blackwell macht mal einen Scherz. Wow. Wann hat der Kerl Eier?
Now you listen to me. The two cases do indeed have their differences. For one, the stage hadn't yet been erected in the mock trial script. And in the actual case, there were signs indicating that the victim's wrist had been bound. But such differences pale in comparison to the host of similarities. In any event, replicating the crime without knowledge of the script is an impossibility.
Looks like I won't be passing this off as a coincidence. What a total burn! Try again, why don't you, pawn of woods?
So, sagen wir mal, wir gehen echt die Schiene, die ich als zweite Möglichkeit erwähnt habe. Dann geht das Ganze ein bisschen schneller vonstatten. Dann die letzte Aussage.
Anyone who saw the mock trial could have recreated the crime scene. After they saw the mock trial, they could easily stage the body just like the script.
Objection.
Where is the trial which pits hawk against canary?
Objection.
What did you just say?
Hahaha, if he's so very, he should try thing less. I bet that saves some energy.
This is no time for jokes, Apollo. He just called me a canary. Don't let him get to you. At least canaries pick up on things quickly, just like you.
I shan't repeat myself, so listen carefully, Sykes Dono. You, O'Connor, discovered the body before the mock trial even began. How could one stage the body as it is in the script before anyone knew its contents?
That's right.
Do you even fathom the cases that go into staging a crime scene? No, I think not. You have the rudimentary mind of an elementary school's child.
Elementary school? Reporter's testimony throws attorneys Athena Sykes for a loop. The perfect caption!
How marvelous! A photo in the newspaper is just the thing to boost our brand!
In a school paper? Seriously?
I believe you've pressed the witness more than enough, Miss Sykes!
Now do you see how clear-cut my case is? Take it now in that fair, desperate mind of yours. Etch it deep so you may never forget.
No! No! Even my arguments get thrown back in my face. It wasn't supposed to be like this. What am I going to do?
Athena, you should just about have all the answers you've been looking for now.
Huh?
Think about this way. If the killer knew the details of the mock trial, would they really commit the crime in the exact same way?
I don't follow.
Try to place yourself in the killer's shoes. I bet you'll discover an inconsistency if you do.
Ah! I get it! Thanks, Apollo. Miss Scuttlebutt, just so we're clear, you're claiming that the killer intentionally made the crime scene look just as it was in the script. And that is beyond the shadow of a doubt, not a coincidence. Is that correct? No, duh. After all, it's just more evidence of Juniper's evil she-devil ways. What'd I say? Our client made the crime scene just look like the script, something known only to her? That would be not just foolhardy, but completely irrational. What do you mean?
Yes, Miss Sykes! Please tell this court what you mean by irrational!
It wouldn't make any sense for Junie to mimic her own script on purpose, because it would...
Dürfte ja wohl klar sein, was es aus ihr macht. Doch die Antwort erfahren wir beim nächsten Mal. Naja, ihr dürftet ja schon darauf gekommen sein, was als Antwort rauskommen wird. Aber ich beende jetzt einfach den Part. Egal ob positiv oder negativ, Bewertung immer gern gesehen. Das war's von meiner Seite und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. Sehr geil!